If you want to be a successful software engineer or a successful anything in life, you're going to have to form good habits. And today I'm going to talk to you what is in the making of a good habit, why I'm here, and also how you can get on the road to making good habits too. Following through on habits isn't about, do I feel like doing this today? Am I not going to do this today? It's about getting into this kind of flow where you don't think about it, you just do it. It's not something that you question if it's going to happen or not. You are probably in the habit of brushing your teeth every day, and you don't put up a fight about that as far as I know. You probably also got into the habit of going to school every morning, or maybe you went to a job every morning for an extended period of time. And I imagine there were plenty of days when you did not feel like doing that either. Really, there were probably good days and there were probably bad days, but you stuck to it. You did it, and it wasn't really something that you debated seriously of, is this a day I'm going to do this thing or not? And I imagine you can also look back on that time and recognize there was some sort of progress that was made. Maybe you went from one grade to the other, you graduated eventually. So what actually goes into making a habit? It's this thing called a habit loop. A habit loop consists of a cue, a routine, and a reward. Cues can be anything from like the location you're in, maybe the time of day or the day of the week, potentially the people you're with, or an emotion you're feeling that kind of triggers you, that cues you to think about taking some action, that cues you to starting up this routine of yours. For example, you might notice that if you sit in the same spot, probably your desk, every day, and put on some headphones, your brain probably realizes, hey, it's time to code. No games. My cue for making these videos is the day of the week. Typically, Sundays is the day when I go to film, and then Tuesdays are the day that I always upload. And I mean, I moved this weekend. I was very busy all weekend long and I just couldn't fit in the filming portion, but I still have Tuesday upload, and even though I can't get to where I usually go to film, I still have this habit that I'm not willing to give up this week. So as you can see, I'm in a different location, it's different lighting, camera's absolutely less than ideal quality, but Tuesday is when I have to upload, and just because I missed on Sunday doesn't mean I'm going to let myself miss the Tuesday cue. Routine is the behavior that's going to become the habit itself. For you, it's probably getting into this routine of coding. The routine is the action that becomes the habit. For example, sitting down to code or making videos. And the reward is kind of self-explanatory, but it's what keeps you consistent. You probably don't realize it, but if you set out to do a habit, every time you complete that habit, a little bit of dopamine gets released. You feel good that you've done something. Do that habit enough times, and it's gonna feel really weird. It'll feel bad to not follow through on your habit. Honestly, that's what's making me make this video still today, despite being in less than ideal settings. Whether you know it or not, I made a promise to you, I made a promise to myself that I would upload videos every single Wednesday, and I intend on keeping that promise. So next time I'll be in a better location with maybe some better quality, but this is what we have for today. One way to emphasize that rush of dopamine is to keep a calendar. Keep track of your habits. Give yourself a little green check mark every single day that you have followed through on your habit. Pretty soon you're gonna see this stack of days when you've been successful doing this thing that you promised yourself you were going to do, and it's gonna feel even more glaringly obvious if you don't follow through on that thing. I truly believe that habits are the key to becoming a software developer, because everyone goes through days when they just can't figure stuff out. It's no fun. So you just have to be consistent, keep showing up, and that's what a habit is good for. If you're interested in hearing other tips on how to stay motivated, check out this video on the screen right now.